Hey, what's up, guys? So I had a okay day. I don't like the way I traded today. I traded kind of like a jackass. But I did make money. This is my worst trade, SE. I saw that it was struggling. I thought I was gonna go for a reversal here at around the 10:30 mark. It dip down here. It couldn't break this level. Um, so on the way down, I went short, too big of a size. I went 500. I should have known that if it didn't break this, it's going to go for a high of the day. And then it did attempt another high of the day. I got stopped out for big loss. So I don't like the way I traded that. The other trades that I did, I'm not going to go over some, like TME was a small time trade. DXC is where I traded most, but AMRN, I made money both ways. I went short here. I saw I was going to go. It was very weak at the 1 minute opening range breakdown. I always take small sizes when I do prior to the 5 minute mark. So 300 shares, it dropped, I covered. And then it popped up. I saw that it was holding this level. So I went long. I got spooked out here because it did dip. So what I did was then I got out, and then when it dipped again, I added, and then I got out some here, and then I saw that, hey, I'm chopping myself. So I went back in. I pretty much saw that it held VWAP. This is a very quick bow flag. So I held it through this. Actually, a better entry would be up here, but I I didn't expect it would bow flag so quickly because it kind of did an ABCD here. It's doing another ABCD here. It should have gone in here. I just didn't expect this to happen. I expected it to be maybe higher on up. Either way, I held through it. I didn't want to get chopped up. It did pop up, so I got out. It did do another one up here, but that was pretty much it. I might have taken it on the short side. I did. Took on the short side. I got out here, tried to go short again. I saw it's holding this level, so I just got out. Here would have been nice if I got in here because it did do what I thought it would do. This is a pretty big drop. If I got in around 2044, so that's a 20-cent drop. But it did hold this level and then it made a new high. Now it may drop, but I'm done for the day. I met my goal, so I'm not gonna trade. Plus, I overtraded today anyway. If I didn't overtrade, I may take this trade on the downside. So that was that. CBS was a quickie. It sort of got stuck in between these two SMAs. I went short here thinking it would flush. It did not. I held it through this pullback because I only took a small size and CBS doesn't move that much. So this is 500 shares. I did pull back to 338.43, which is like 3 cents or 4 cents away from where I was. I did saw that it did hit this level 38.34, so I set my target because I want to get out 38.34 because I saw I wasn't going to flush. It did hit that, and then I'm out. If it didn't hit this, I would probably have gone out at break even somewhere. So it made a small amount of money off of CBS. AAP is the one that I did a reversal on. I got freaked out. I should have gone out here. Went in 100 shares. I didn't take any profit at all. It dropped. I added to it because I know that this is, if it forms a double bottom, chances are it's probably going to pop back up. But then I got freaked out because everything is probability. So yes, it forms a double bottom. Maybe it'll go back up. Maybe it won't. So I saw that it was, messing around here for a bit. So I got out at a small loss, but then I saw that it hold it. So I went back in half size now. Instead of 200 shares here, I went in just 100. This was always my profit target. Here, the entry wasn't as good, although it's the same as this one. I did pop up and then I just got out. So this more than made up for the minor loss here. So that was that. And then this is the stock I overtraded on, although this is the one I made the most money on as well. It's just, so when it's stuff like this, it's hard for me to recap because I just got chopped up. Here I just lit this whole thing up like a Christmas tree. But the short of it is I saw that there's a level here, 33.94. The whole time I was just aiming for this level. It never made it, so I lost some money here, got chopped up here. And then I saw that I was holding this level, SMA is coming up. If this is a strong stock, it's going to pop up. And this is where it freaked me out a bit because as the SMA is going up, usually this gets bumped up it remained a flat line. So I was afraid that if this crosses this, it's going to flush down. And I had a really big sizable position, like 2,500 shares. So that was poor size management. So I keep getting freaked out and chopped up because I was going in and out thousands of shares here. Eventually, I said, you know what, it's going to move at around this level. So then I added in, held my position. Every pop, I kind of scaled out and then scaled back in. I did get close to 33.94. It never did hit it. I think I got out at 33.90-ish or 89. So I got out most of my positions up here. I did get out some here. So I was profitable on this trade, and that's what made up for all the chops. And then here I went for I went in small size, and then I added to my position thinking it would flush. It did not. It did pop up. I was looking at it to see if it's gonna go back up and test 33.94 like it did up here. It did not. It was making lower lows pretty much. So I kept my position. I accidentally added here. I was gonna cover 200 shares here. Accidentally added. So what happened was when it popped, I added more, it dropped, and I covered this and this, basically. So, and then I covered some more down here. It popped again, so I added back the shares that I took off, and then when it dropped, I covered, and I covered some more here, and then the last piece I got out here, because I saw that I was holding this level, and then I saw a big ask coming in, I think like 200, which is like 20,000 shares. So I got out here, which is good, because then it did pop up. And then eventually it did test this level. I thought about going in at around this level, but I hesitated just because I was over trading. That hesitation kind of cost me, because this would have been a very good entry. It held this level, strong stock, probably go test this level again. Got in here, I probably would have gone out some, if not most, here, and then probably a small piece to see if it would test it again and get out there. But I didn't do that. I really thought about it, but I would not have survived this. If I went in here for a break of high, I would not have survived this dump. I would have got chopped up again. So I'm very glad that I had the discipline not to do it. I missed my entry, and that's it. Not gonna chase a stock. So that was the trade for today. So overall, I'm okay with the way I traded. And yeah. So that's my day.